DeWanna Bonner in the hot seat after saying what she stated last night in her press conference, man.
The sheer gall of some people is truly mind-blowing. But DeWanna Bonner just set a new bar for delusion. In a jaw-dropping ESPN interview, she had the nerve to say, "I wouldn't change a thing." This is after essentially, and now she's parked in Phoenix, playing the victim, pretending like she was the one mistreated. Seriously? That kind of arrogance takes your breath away, especially when you remember how Fever fans welcomed her with open arms and treated her like royalty. All the while, she was scheming behind the scenes to get out. If this whole situation leaves you as stunned and disappointed as the rest of us, smash that like button and drop an "Investigate Bonner" in the comments, because what we're about to lay out will expose exactly how this betrayal unfolded step by step. Bonner's comments don't just miss the mark. They're a slap in the face to every single fan who poured their money, energy, and heart into backing her. For her to sit on national television and act like she didn't do anything wrong after taking that money and refusing to hold up her end of the bargain speaks volumes about her integrity or the lack of it. At this point, it's not even about basketball. This is a question of professionalism and basic respect. People buy tickets, jerseys, and support the franchise because they believe players will show up and do the work. Bonner's time in Indy wasn't some soul-searching journey. It was a calculated cash grab that ended with fans and the franchise feeling duped and abandoned by someone they believed. Here's where it gets even more infuriating. Once you start peeling back the layers and looking at how everything really played out, it reveals a bigger issue with how professional contracts are handled these days and how some athletes are getting way too comfortable skating by without accountability. Let's begin with the most damning evidence. The massive gap between what Bonner promised and what she actually delivered after signing that big money deal. Talking about a veteran who averaged an embarrassing 7.1 points per game while putting up bricks and jogging around like she couldn't care less. This wasn't a matter of someone struggling to find their form. This was a player mailing it in, biding her time, waiting for the right moment to bolt. She only started 3 out of the 9 games she even bothered to attend. That right there tells you how little she was contributing, even when she was technically available. The numbers don't lie, and they paint a picture of someone completely checked out. Her 3.8 rebounds and 1.6 assists per game were laughable. Bench player stats at best. Not what you expect from a veteran free agent who was supposed to bring stability and leadership to a young, hungry team. She wasn't just disappointing. She was invisible. Yet, despite the lackluster performance, Fever fans showed patience. They hoped she'd turn it around. They gave her the benefit of the doubt. But instead of using that goodwill to fuel a comeback, Bonner apparently decided that it wasn't worth the effort, so she stopped trying. The Fever front office had structured the roster and salary cap around the expectation that she'd play a key role, and she repaid them by ghosting when things didn't go her way. It's a manipulative move, one that sends the wrong message to every other player in the league. If you don't like your role, just tank your effort until you get your way. Now here's the part that really sets off every Indiana Fever fan who's been paying attention. The second Bonner threw on that Phoenix Mercury jersey, she magically reappeared as the player we all thought we were getting. Suddenly, she's dropping 22 points and 11 rebounds like it's nothing in just her second game with her new team. Funny how that works, isn't it? This isn't about a better system or finding her rhythm. This is proof that Bonner was sandbagging her time in Indiana. She had that fire all along, but she chose to suppress it until she could play where she wanted alongside her fiancée, Alyssa Thomas. That dramatic leap in production isn't just suspicious. It's a dead giveaway. Even casual fans could see through it. Her performance in Phoenix was like a confession. She could have helped the Fever. She just didn't want to.